I'm back again. You know, it's your guy, LTL. See, when I talk to that now, I understand you want to say, oh, I sound white. But I'm like, I'm clearly black. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at my skin. Look at me, these thick hands of mine. I would show you my ass, but I would have to jump up and I didn't stretch. So, but that thing, and I'm clearly black. Now, I understand if I was dressed like a white chick. Like, if I was, like, this is the movie. Like, I'm not. I'm a black man. So I'm like, growing up at times, people will call me white, but I'm like, what is sounding white? I saw something that said, let's get rid of this phrase. It was a little picture. It was like, you act white. When black people display their intelligence, they're not imitating whiteness, da 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 da. They were saying like, intelligence doesn't have anything to do with like the white culture. It was like, every time you speak clearly, they're like, oh, you sound white. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, my name isn't helping me considering my name is Leland Michael Nelson. It's about as Irish as it gets. But I'm like, unless I'm walking around some Vineyard Vines, I don't, hey dude, man, like if I'm really exaggerating it, go ahead for it. Tell me, hey bro, I get it. But I'm just enunciating. That's all I do, enunciating in high school, middle school, all the time. You act like you're white. I'm like, I'm acting just as normal as you. I'm just not saying, hey bro, hey for real, hey, I'm phone. I'm like, hey bro, I'm suburban. That's what y'all need to understand. Some people are suburban. Growing up in, depending on the area that you grow up in, you're gonna speak differently. So some people might slur the word. Some might. That don't mean they're any more or less black. They're just as black as them. I grew up in the suburbs, so you know, I'll be honest. I had a lot of Caucasian around me, but that doesn't mean I'm like any less black of anyone. You know what I'm saying? I'm exactly the same. Unless I'm walking around in a blonde wig and Terry Crews is bouncing his titties behind me, I'm just as black as y'all. And like that's all I really had to say. It's just like, all black people are black, you know. Some black people are goth, some black people like rock music, heavy metal, emo, woo, just like Summer Walker talking about it. She's still black, and she showed her goth picture. It doesn't matter how you talk or how you act. But however, as a counter argument to my own rant, sometimes you kind of be asking for it. Like, if you walk around in a Vineyard Vine shirt, some Sperry's, and khaki shorts, like, it's a way to present yourself as your appearance. I'm like, you really can't say nothing there. Like, if I'm walking around in my pro bad shirt, hey, go in on me. But you want to talk about just how I'm talking, I'm like, I sound just like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't happen anymore, but someone was talking about it the other day. But I'll be honest, I really didn't feel bad for him, considering that he had a button-up Vineyard Vine shirt on, khaki shorts, and like some loafers. And it's like in a fresh afro. He nice dude, but I'm like, I can't really feel too bad for him. But I'm like, he's asking. The afro is too perfect. He asking for it. Like, he going crazy. I'm like, he's just asking for it. Like, if I'm walking around in some my sweats tucked into my socks, a lacrosse stick hanging from my back, y'all gonna be like, this dude is a hunkadory, and I couldn't say nothing about it. But you know, that's just my rant on, you know, us saying that some black people are white. All black people are black, you know what I'm saying? All black people are black. I'm as black as it can get. And look at this nappy beard. I have cornrows looking like I'm Bow Wow. The big forehead, big nose. Come on, bro. But that's all I pretty much had to say. Peace.
Pescoço.